It's 2:46 p.m., November 14th, 2021 on the East Coast here in New Jersey, outside of New York City. I'm bringing a major alert here, sort of like an all-points bulletin uh, type message that I'm giving here, heading into tonight, into tomorrow, and into tomorrow night possibly, of major events that could take place there at La Palma with the Cumbre Vieja Volcano. It seems possible or even likely that there could be a major blow-off event in the works here right now, beginning now at this moment as we progress onward here tonight. And this is based on a very ominous silence. The volcano has gone silent basically all day for a long time here, in a very disturbing turn of events, which is characteristic of a major blow-off type event. And let me explain why very quickly here. I'm going to read a very short piece that I found online that speaks for itself. This is from ScienceDaily.com, dated June 2016. The source is Carnegie Institution for Science. This is what it says. Until now, there has not been a way to forecast eruptions of restless volcanoes because of the constant seismic activity and gas and steam emissions. Volcanologists have shown that periods of seismic quiet occur immediately before eruptions and can be used to forecast an eruption. The duration of the silence can indicate the level of energy that will be released. Longer quiet periods mean a bigger bang. And what I just said about today, how it went quiet, I looked at the recorded live stream like all day through past 12 hours. There were maybe a few moments where there were sounds and, loud eruption noises. But what struck me is almost a complete silence. And then just as it got dark there, almost completely dark, it was totally quiet, totally dark, just smoldering black smoke. That was the scene, like it just had died, like it just turned itself off and it was no longer, active, which would optimistically lead most people to believe that this is the case, that it's over, or that nothing has happened, it just stopped. So I'll finish with this article. Continuing on, it says, when dormant volcanoes are about to erupt, they show some predictive characteristics. Seismic activity beneath the volcano starts to increase. Gas escapes through the vent, or the surrounding ground starts to deform. However, until now, there has not been a way to forecast eruptions of more restless volcanoes because of the constant seismic activity and gas and steam emissions. Carnegie volcanologist Diana Roman, working with a team of scientists from Penn State, Oxford University, the University of Iceland, and INITER, has shown that periods of seismic quiet occur immediately before eruptions and can thus be used to forecast an impending eruption for restless volcanoes. The duration of the silence can indicate the level of energy that will be released when eruption occurs. Longer quiet periods mean a bigger bang. So this is very much so a restless volcano, a fickle volcano, a temperamental volcano, an unpredictable volcano, an interconnected volcano with a lot of different reasons for what may be causing it. And it's really a barometer or indicator or a gauge of this overall situation including so many variables, so many possibilities, and the many, many things affecting it. In other words, it doesn't have much going for it. Everything, points against it. All these factors bearing in constantly with no end in sight. It has a big crack in it running from north to south, precariously as if dangling from there on the rift or the spine of the high volcanic ground formations from long ago, while the bottom west quadrant or flank of the entire island has also been bombarded with tens of thousands of earthquakes and tremors since all this began months ago. That's likely been dislodging the ground, seemingly setting the stage for a break-off of that entire flank region of the west. That's been the concern right here all along, and specifically prophetically, and what that could mean for the world, the countries of the world, the United States, the potential for a tsunami, a great wave to sweep across the Atlantic Ocean to anywhere from Europe, Africa, South America, so on, North America, Canada, and so on, the entire area of the coasts of the Atlantic Ocean. And now these 5-point range quakes that have been happening consistently here now, several in the past few days, have become very ho-hum, almost taken for granted, like it's not even major news anymore. So once more, yesterday I came on and gave a repeat video, basically of the one exactly before it, the same warning for high magnitude quake. And again, what I can report that occurred overnight is before me, well, it says 9 hours ago a 4.5, 14 hours ago a 4.7, and one day 13 hours ago 5.0. Now, I even heard a report that 14 hours ago, the 4.7, someone said it might have come in well over 5, even 5.7. I don't know how accurate that is. But consistently, these quakes, particularly the large ones, have seemed to be downgraded up to a half a point and even a full point from what they were originally reported at. So I think it's safe to say that within the past 36 hours, there have been, let's call it 3 5.0s, basically, and one probably well above that, or at least fairly well above that 5.0 level. So it seems that, there were definitely 2 earthquakes within the last 14 hours of approximately 5.0 range, possibly and probably even higher. That may not sound like a quote-unquote high magnitude earthquake to you, but it isn't a small earthquake. It may be considered in the lower range of that, of a higher magnitude earthquake, but still a high magnitude quake. But the potential is ongoing and has existed for quite a while here now, over a week or maybe even longer, pointing to not just 6.0, but the possibility of the 7.0 up to even farther, 8.0 or beyond, in the world, and also possibly occurring there at that volcano in La Palma. So that's the thing that really struck me while looking at those recorded live streams over the past 12 hours, is the almost complete silence. And as I just read that article, the report and findings of those volcanologists just mentioned state that periods of seismic quiet occur immediately before eruptions and can thus be used to forecast an impending eruption for restless volcanoes. The duration of the silence can indicate the level of energy that will be released when eruption occurs. Longer quiet periods mean a bigger bang. So for all this time during the day, the morning, it notably looked like someone or something just shut off that volcano and it suddenly became dormant and inactive. So if it's true what these experts have said here, I'm looking for some kind of really serious major thing to happen here. Maybe even just going into the night again, or it could delay into tomorrow morning or tomorrow night. The only thing I could say about this otherwise, about the sound, is that I don't know if they muted their microphone to sort of drown out the sound of the volcano, and all you could hear is like the surrounding right near the microphone, the annoying noise is going on. But I've checked with different live streams, and it just seems like there's no noise, there's no sound, there's no light, there's nothing. It just looks like total silence and darkness. Okay, I wanted to limit this video to discussing the volcano situation and potential that exists here at this moment. I finally got some energy, drank some coffee today and ate. Finally feel woken up here after the whole day. But I'm sort of working on this video of dreams and visions that someone has had, a believer. I'll explain that in another video if I come on and do that I just found out about yesterday, and have been in correspondence with this person and gaining more and more information about what signs they have received. And it's specifically with regard to the rapture, Bible prophecy, and what's happening at the Canary Islands with this volcano, and a splitting off scenario. So I might start working on that and possibly have that up, sometime tonight, not that late, hopefully. I'm looking at the time and it's only 3:15 p.m. To me, it feels like it's like 8 o'clock at night or something. Sometimes you get that feeling like something's going to happen. I don't know if you've gone through this, but to me it is. It's like time seems odd, like it seems too early or too late, like something is up, like, sort of a sense about something ready to happen. Anyway, it's happened a lot to me during my life, sort of sense something like that, and then sure enough, things do seem to take place kind of unexpectedly. Like you kind of feel it, feel it in your bones, sense it. So you might want to hear that and be encouraged if I put that video out. Also, I just want to mention for a second here that comments have been erased and censored. Really nice comments to me and others. So much more, too much to even mention. I've been being messed with here in so many different ways. So if you don't see your comments up that you've put up, then, please, if you want to repost them. But then I don't know if I'm just the one not seeing them. I think you know what I'm talking about here. I can't really tell. There's so few comments. It just seems, I don't know how to describe it. Just everything doesn't seem to add up in just about every way. I do sense the urgency inside of me, a rapture urgency as well. And again, I do look for major things to happen here overnight, whether it's going to be, reported accurately, or you're going to be able to hear what's going on or see it. That's a whole different story. So that's for tonight's watch warning into tomorrow. This situation could quickly unfold and deteriorate to a new level. So you might equate this whole situation to the children's story, The Boy Who Cried Wolf. He wasn't taken seriously until the wolf finally showed up. If I have my story straight, it's been a long time since I was a kid. But, it's something like that of a story. And that also reminds me of Jesus' words about his coming, that he said he's going to come like a thief in the night, suddenly and at any moment. And so that's the reality here. He very well could and most likely is about to. All right, that's it for now. I'll be talking with you, to you, as things might develop here, and also my upcoming video, which I tentatively desire to do and plan to do, which might be put up tonight. I'll see how it goes. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.